going on, legend? Angus Beef here. Thanks so much for stopping by to click on this video. Fist bumps for you, you're an absolute champion. And today we're going to be talking about abs. Because let's face it, everyone wants them, but vast majority of people that are going around getting them are doing the dumbest things and falling prey to also the dumbest things. And yeah, well, that sucks and I'm not happy with that. So I found that a lot of people, they think that the reason why they can't reveal their abs is because of genetics. That's what the common blame choice is just like, I can't reveal my abs because of, you know, my genetics. Like, it runs in my family is overweight, or my family is this, or, you know, just people in my family, yeah, like no one has abs, so therefore we blame it on genetics. But some real talk here is that it's got nothing to do with genetics, and it's got everything to do with your lifestyle choices and the things that you do. So, example, myself. I'm someone who was once so overweight where if I looked down, I couldn't see my, my member, right? I remember, like there were times where I would look at other people that had flat midsections or people in fitness mags and stuff like that, and I would envy them massively. I'd be like, man, how sick would it be to, you know, have abs? Like, I just envied them massively. I envied their bodies, and I, wrote it off as a lost cause, as something that I could never achieve because of how I used to look. And it wasn't until I was, 13 where I ventured on my first diet to try and change, my aesthetics and my body, because I was sick of looking how I looked. And it's unfortunate because it's like, teenagers that are fucking dieting is just dumb. Like, yes, young people should be taught how food works and, like health in general and stuff like that, but it's even becoming so much more common nowadays where people are getting started in dieting way earlier than what I was, which sucks, but hey, welcome to why I hate diet culture so much, right? But anyway, so in terms of abs, I was someone who wrote myself off as a lost cause of someone who could never have that. But fast forward a bunch of years, right the way forward to, me being 30, I've had year-round abs for probably about 7 or 8 years now. And for those of you who've been following me throughout my comp preps and stuff like that, I've been able to get my midsection fucking torn, to the point where it's just filled with veins and it just looks ridiculous, right? And that's cool. So as you can see there, nothing to do with genetics whatsoever, right? Like, genetics will, I guess, kind of form what your six-pack kind of looks like underneath. Like, everyone's gonna have different size, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and whether you have like a fairly big or slim kind of like bottom 8-bit, whatever you want to call it, right? So it's like that is kind of to do with genetics and just your own personal makeup. But when it comes to revealing them, it's got nothing to do with genetics whatsoever, nothing to do with how many fucking sit-ups you're doing and stuff like that. Yes, sit-ups and core exercises can improve your core strength and the actual strength and mobility and functionality of your abs and your midsection, right? Don't get me wrong. But what's going to reveal them is you being an absolute boss with nutrition, because that's what's going to reveal them. You being in a calorie deficit for an appropriate period of time, nailing that, and then learning how to eat in maintenance to maintain having that ongoing, if that's your jam. But be aware that there's more to life than abs. Like, honestly, once you achieve them, it's kind of just like, yeah, cool. Like, life goes on. It's not as cool as what, it's cut out to be.
Hey, look everybody, Billy peed his pants.
Of course I peed my pants. Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Like, you know what I mean? Once I achieved it, I was like, oh, sweet. Like, do you see what I mean? And then it was like, next goal, on to the next, like, in all honesty. So hopefully that gives you some insight. So if I were you, if you're team chasing abs and you haven't been able to reveal them before, if you consistently find that you're spinning wheels while chasing after them, well then it might be wise to revisit your approach in terms of trying to reveal them. But if you find that you, are just not getting anywhere when it comes to that sort of thing, just get in touch. Drop into my DMs, drop a comment, whatever it might be. Let's keep the conversation going. I'd love to potentially help you out. Because that's the thing, like, I hate seeing people write off their goals as can't do it because of genetics, because that's just, like, it just sucks. even if you're a female that's born a child, even if you're a female who has popped out a child before and you think that you're never going to be able to get your pre-baby body back, let alone get abs again, same sort of deal. Like, just, it's a means of learning how to be consistent with the right things and be smart and adherent with them, and you'd be surprised what you can achieve, because the body is a wonderful, complex thing, and if you can be nailing this stuff, anyone can reveal their abs, because they're there. It's just a means of, well, the fat that surrounds it, came about based on your choices, so therefore removing that can be totally done. It's just a means of learning how to make the right choices on that front also. But thanks for watching, fam. Angus Beef out. Get in touch if you have any questions around this. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.